this working? I guess we'll see. Tea's not good. The tea is not good. Luigi's. Hello. Hi. Sorry if my heater's really loud. I have to have it on. It's freezing in here. It's so cold. I have to have the heater on. So I'm sorry if it's like. That's what happened in the last video. The air purifier on. It was like. Oh wow! Thank you. I feel like exhausted. So sleepy. I just came from meditation, so I'm all like completely chilled and relaxed, and I just want to fall asleep. It's a really nice meditation we had today, opening the heart and sending out kindness and love. So it was really nice. It was very wonderful. And now I'm super sleepy. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I receive all love. So, as we know, I've got the Goddess Provisions box here. And again, I don't know what's in it because I don't pay attention to. I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but I don't really look at my feed posts as much anymore, as much as I look at my story posts on Instagram. So I don't really see any spoilers, of what's going on in these boxes because I don't look at my feed. I'm definitely like a story watcher more. Ooh. Ooh. The moon lights my path. Look at that. That is so pretty. Yeah. I love their cards. They're so beautiful. Okay, I'm not going to look because I don't want to know what's in here. This is what it looks like on top. Look at that. Okay. Nice and stacked in there well. I feel like it's a little bit smelly, which is exciting. I always love when a box is a little bit smelly. As soon as I said it, I was like, okay, this is what is this? 33 card set, Daily Magic, Alchemical Thought cards. That's cool. You see that? That's really interesting. Should we open those up before we open other things up? We should. I should have an X-Acto knife over here, but I don't. I have a scissors. So how has everyone been doing this past month? Yeah, the past month. It's been so interesting here. Like very, very roller coaster, like health wise. I got a new cane. You wanna see my new cane? It's gorgeous. I'm definitely going to, it's like a nice wood with a spiral. Look at that. I'm definitely going to decorate it a bit. Um, Maybe add some leaves and stuff like that on it. Some like really cool stuff. Maybe like a dangly charm because you know me, I love a good dangly charm on anything. Anyway, let's get to these cards. Let's see. My eyes are so dry because I'm sitting in front of the heater. Dry eyes. Dry eyes, get clear eyes. Who remembers that? The only illusion of death is that it is an ending. Liz, live as if your choices will matter. Whoa! These are like really tiny little cards, very small, very cute, perfect little square with rounded edges, and they're kind of giving you something. They're giving you like a word of wisdom in that moment, like boom, just like going through it. Ooh, and then you pull a card and it says, "Be weirder. It will keep you sane. Seriously." Be weirder. Should I be weirder, y'all? Should I be weirder? I'm already incredibly weird. Much weirder than anyone knows. So corny. These are dope, though. I like these. I think that's a nice little thing to pull. I love pulling cards. I love pulling cards. Pull card for whatever. It really sends my brain like thinking, you know. Oh my gosh, I cannot get these back in there. Blech! Let's open something else. Moon Rivers Naturals Nightcap. Spiked with prickly pear oil, willow bark extract, green tea, and rose water. What is this, beach? What is it? Okay, it's in a really dope looking tube. Really pretty pink with the zits, like hair dye. It's a regenerative. It's another one of those words that's so hard for me to say. Regenerative evening cream. Ooh, for your face. Ooh, it's a really good amount. Wow. I love that. I love adding things like this too, like a nightly routine, like a nightly magical routine. I mean, not nightly. Who are we kidding? Like once a week, maybe you get into like a nice like luxurious so and so. Even if it's just like on, like before ritual. If you're doing something before ritual, like on a new moon or a full moon, this is beautiful. Cruelty free and vegan. I'm interested in that. Okay, and it looks like we have a lepidolite in here. A little depleted. It looks like to me. And my eyes are like, are they even real? Could be an amethyst as well. It's really pretty. Can you see that? There, that's a little better. It's really pretty. Oh, we've got some bath soak, gem charged bath soak, rising moon. Ooh. Sounds great. I want to just sniff it really quickly. Ooh. Oh, I wish that I could just like give it to you so you could smell it. That smells very nice. Wow, 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 wow. Sea salt, Epsom salt, organic, I ripped it off. Organic essential oils of hoe wood, pine, and patchouli. It smells really, really nice. It smells very earthy and grounding, but yet it has a very elevating scent as well. So that's a really nice like meditation bath. So that's really awesome. And then we got the chat was up here before and then it disappeared. There we go. There we go. Now I can see. Hello, hello, hello. This looks like, okay, it's the 2023 lunar phases. That's what we got here. That's pretty cool. This is good for, yeah, this is great for me because I always forget when the moon is full or when it's in the moon. I always forget. And then even if someone else like tells me, I'll forget again. It's terrible. And then the last thing in this box is candlelight glimmers through celestial carvings. This. It looks like a candle holder. I don't think I have gotten a candle holder from Goddess Provisions before. That's really dope. I always get those candles that don't have actual holders. Hey! I'm unboxing the Goddess Provisions November box. This is really pretty. Look at this. It's got moon phase on the front. And of course, it's got the little zaboop over there. Technical turn. Zaboop boop. It's really pretty. And then it has something here. Oh, a candle. Ooh, how nice of them. Yeah, that's very pretty. I like that a lot. Lovely. That's really pretty. Wow. So it's and really nice, like night routine stuff. You know what I mean? Like kind of setting yourself up for a really good night of lucid dreaming. Oh, it feels so nice on my warm face. These are all pretty cool. I'm like down with these. I like all of these, all the products. I want to smell this. Oh, it's even like sealed. What cap is it? Sealed. Open it. Here's my scissors. I've got Katra down here on the floor in front of me, and she's just like spread out all over the area. She's a trip. And Pippin's down here too. Of course, I have to have my sweet babies with me at all times. Oh my gosh, how do you open this? I don't want to hurt myself. It looks like I'm aiming to hurt myself though. There we go, I think. It smells very like. Ooh, it's thick. She's thick. She a thick night cream. Yeah, it's nice. Ooh, it has like a really nice natural rose scent. I like that. Ooh, that's really nice. Ooh, I'm just gonna put it on my hands. You'll make little coughing sounds. Ooh, I love the way it smells. Don't you love the way it smells? It's so nice. Everything in this box is great. I'm really excited about these cards. I feel like they're not your normal like yeah, yeah. I'm thinking it's like just a funny, interesting way to give yourself a boost. Be weirder is hilarious to me. Be weirder. Like, yeah, man, be weirder. Seriously. Be so weird that you're satisfying every little inch of weirdness in your body without caring about what anyone else is doing or thinking or saying about how weird you're being. Yeah, I feel like that's not something that you're gonna regret. You know, like, oh, no one's gonna be like, ah, oh, man, I wish I was more reserved and um, didn't live. Yeah, dude, you weirder. So what's going on with you guys? What's happening? You know, I'm having a nice new moon ceremony, the 23rd, and I will put links to that. And of course, they'll be in Instagram. Um, and there's links. There are links in. Um, boom, 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 boom. Brain lost the thought. Went right out the window. It's terrible. I'm so tired. I've been waking up at like 6 a.m. and then, going back to sleep and then waking up again. Oh my goodness, thank you, Chelsea. That's so sweet. Yeah, I'm a maniac with my weird schedule. That's so sweet, thank you. Yeah, yeah. So you've got some delicious things here. You got some delicious nightcap night cream. It smells so nice. It smells just like not fresh roses, but like that the scent of dried roses. Like which is like how do you capture that? How do you capture the scent of dry roses in a cream? It's amazing. I love it. I love the scent. It's so nice. And I'm super hyped on this. I'm not that much of a candle holder person. I usually use like saucers, like vintage saucers as a candle holder, so it's nice to have one to put in certain areas. And I've been me redecorating the space, like separate spaces in the house, and kind of like breaking up stagnant energy and stuff like that in the space. I think it's so good to do that, um, like every 6 months or every year, and really break up the any kind of stagnant energy in your home by shaking things out and sort of putting them in different spaces, letting them have more of a spread out energy. It feels nice. It feels nice to do that. So I've been like moving furniture and things in a way that gives us more space in the middle, like more open space to dance and do Squidward arms, and to just walk around and be really present with our entire bodies. It's really fun to do weird things with Yule and to like play with him and to exercise with him and just having a big space to do that. So I think that's really nice. I think it's super easy to get caught up in arranging your house, your home, the way that you see them arranged on TV or like at your friend's house. So you do things like you put your couch here, your TV here, and like you make it look as living roomy as you want it to, as you think it should. But there are so many different ways that you can have your living room and your living spaces that really cater to you and not just how everyone thinks it's supposed to look. You know what I mean? I remember going to um, a friend of a friend's house to pick up, I think, some like quilting squares. I'm pretty sure that's what we were doing. And her entire living room was set up like a kid's playroom. There was no like adult furniture, whatever adult furniture is, like no tables or anything like that. It was all like small kids tables and like just the whole wall was lined with fun things to do and stuff like that. Like almost like a daycare, but just for her son. And I was like, wow, I had never seen that before. Like someone completely changing their living room to cater to their child. I was like, that is amazing. And you could see that the child was like happy and like running around doing all these cool like little activities that he could do. And I was like, wow, that's such an interesting way to have your living space is just catered to your child. And yeah, I just thought it was really cool. And so I think about that a lot. I think about how there are so many things that we can lend our energy to a little bit more and just make them feel like they're more of your own and that caters to what you need and not just what you think it should be, you know? And so, all that being said, I'm just thinking about how much I wanted to live in Bilbo Baggins' Hobbit hole. And I've just been really loving Lord of the Rings lately, so I've been putting a lot more like Lord of the Rings things on like in the living room and on our walls and stuff like that because it just I'm one of those people that's like a hyper fixation person. You know what I mean? My husband and I both are, and so I'm like hyper fixated on Lord of the Rings, and I love Lord of the Rings, and I love Bilbo Baggins, and I listen to the soundtrack like almost every day, like while I'm getting ready for work or whatever. I love Lord of the Rings stuff, and I reread the books again a couple of months ago, so. Um, I just like having more Lord of the Rings stuff in the house. Why not? I'm here all the time. My space should look exactly the way I want it to, no matter what. You know, it's always like your parents' voice in the back of your head saying, "You can't. Why are you keeping that? You don't need that." Like, no, I don't need it, but it makes me feel nice to look at it. Things that you really enjoy that and I'm always talking about this, like allowing the things that you used to enjoy back into your heart that someone told you weren't allowed to have or you weren't allowed to enjoy. Think about things that you used to love that you just completely let go of, not really consciously. You let go of it because someone made you feel badly for liking it. And it's just ugh, it's a horrible feeling. It's blah, 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 blah. I want everyone to just release that. I want everyone to think about something that they loved, that someone made them feel silly or juvenile or just like badly for loving, and try to incorporate that thing back into your life and see how much joy it brings you. There's nothing like remembering something that you loved and bringing it back into your life and feeling like you have another like layer of love around you. You know, it's another layer of joy. Like, wow. It's like finding a new favorite food. It's such a good feeling. Speaking of finding new favorite foods, we went to the Franklin Institute yesterday, with Yule, and I got astronaut ice cream, and I was sent back to like 1995. I love astronaut ice cream. It's so good to me. I find it to be delicious. Like one of my favorite things to eat. I was just like, it was so good. I love that. So, so great. So yeah, I just unboxed these wonderful items and I love them. And of course, um, you can get your own Goddess Provisions box. I was gonna say link in description, but we are live. We are live, baby. Wait, what? What did you say? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What's astronaut ice cream, you ask? Okay. It's like freeze dried ice cream. It's so good. It has the texture of like a macaron, where it's like crispy and like dusty. I don't know how to, I don't know how to describe it. It's so good. It's just that texture and flavor that I absolutely love. And it's creamy and like melts in your mouth. It's kind of like, what is that? No, not nougat. It's just like an aerated fluffy cream type thing. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to look at the what you guys are saying and he's leaving. Dee-dee-dee. Yeah, that's a really big. I mean, that happens a lot. It is so hard for people to uh, understand what studying magic and studying witchcraft and you know the vast amount of earth-based and pagan religions. People don't understand what it means to be interested in something like that and to want to study it. It's scary. It's scary for them because of this huge stigma. It's a massive stigma, and it's really hard to get around it sometimes because people can often be stubborn. They don't want to hear the explanation that you're going to give them. They don't want to question what they know to be true because it's scary. It's really scary for people. It's really scary. If someone told you that, I mean, it's kind of like a red pill, blue pill situation. If you take the red pill, I don't remember what it was in the Matrix. I think it was a blue pill, right? If you take the blue pill, you your mind is expanded, and you're gonna have to race to catch up, and you're gonna be having epiphanies, and you're gonna be realizing, that things that you thought were right are now left. There's all kinds of things that you're going to encounter, and then you're gonna have to like continue learning about that sort of thing. And people don't. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of commitment, and people don't want to do it. And also, it's scary to them. It's scary, not knowing what is right and what is wrong. Not knowing if they've been taught something incorrect or if we are incorrect. It's scary for people, and so they resist it because it's so much easier to go with the flow. It's so much easier, and it makes your life easier. It does. Like, you can't deny it. We can't deny that just doing what the majority does, and dressing the way the majority dresses, and talking the way that they do, and doing the things that you think are supposed to be you know within this realm. It makes your life easier because you're just kind of flowing with everyone else. And when you go against the grain with anything, especially something like religion or a spiritual path, it's scary to people because they've been taught that that is wrong. You know, that is like the ultimate and wrong, and you'll be punished for that. It's really scary for people. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, but you know, we have to just try our best to be true to ourselves and open as many doors as we can, you know, for the next generations to be able to be open to themselves and understand and understood and respected. And it's hard. It's hard out here for a witch. It really is. It really is. Katra is just baring her belly to me. And she looks like a little cow. A cow with her little teats. Her little teats. What do you have? Katra is a crystal stealer. Blue Chalcedony. She is a crystal stealer. She loves them. If I have them on the floor, if I'm doing like a grid or something, she like comes over and she sniffs them all up and then she rubs her body on them. Does anyone have an animal that does that? Hi. Yeah, I unboxed the Goddess Provisions box and we looked at everything that was in here and now we're just like talking. Now we're just like getting into it. We're just talking about life. And I'm like super dehydrated, but what is it? What happened to my the pedalite that came out of this box? Ooh, I don't know. I maybe Katra stole it already. Yeah, she's such a crystal stealer. She loves them. She's she loves like the way they smell or something. She rubs her body along them. Yeah, Yule used to be a crystal stealer. Yule used to always take my crystals. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's like amazing when someone tells me that I've been able to help them with anything. I'm like, what? It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I started the channel because I was lonely and I lived in Orlando and I had a really great spiritual job and I had really awesome friends. I had like just like tons of friends that were witches and it was the first time that I'd ever been a part of a community of witches and felt welcomed and it was like super cool. And then I moved and I was sad because I had never felt so um what is the word? I don't know what the word is. I had never felt so welcomed and so loved in a community, and it was wonderful. And so leaving made me sad. I was like very sad, and uh, I didn't even like watch YouTube videos at that time. I not at all. Like I wasn't even into YouTube or anything. And then when we moved, I started watching like a couple of videos, or my brother would send me some videos that were like comedy videos, and then I found like three people. It was like Nutarella, Eat Your Kimchi, and there's like one other person. And I was like, what are they doing? They're just like making YouTube videos, just like talking and uploading it, and you can just do that. Yeah, and I found all the other people, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it because I feel like I have no one to talk about magic to. You know, I want to talk about magic, and I want to just like be surrounded by my favorite things, you know. And so I started making YouTube videos, and it was great because then I could just like gab away about magic and crystals and the herbs and folklore and everything that I wanted to talk about. I could just like talk about it, you know. So the fact that me trying not to be lonely makes anyone else's existence like different or better or if we have some sort of camaraderie, if we just like get each other, you know. It's nice to be able to make videos for people who are looking for that. It's nice to be got, you know. I'm getting very sleepy and also hungry, so I'm gonna have to get off soon. But I will, if there's like a place where I can put a link. Can I put a link in here? Da 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 da. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. If I can put a link in here somewhere, I'll find it. I don't know. For for a goddess provisions box because they are literally so fun to have. I love getting them. I think they're great because they give you so many useful things. Like I love this. I love this because I do not ever remember the moon phases. Although I do remember them this month. When I have like specific rituals that I'm doing, I'll remember the moon phases then. Otherwise, you know, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. It's doing something. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, see, I'm glad. Uh, that's 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 my entire. I hate I hate thinking of people feeling lonely because I know that I I rarely feel very like extremely lonely, but when I do, it's a terrible feeling. I really hate that feeling, and so if I can make anyone feel less lonely, it's a great accomplishment to me, you know, because loneliness, it's the pits. It's not fun to feel like you are the only person like yourself and that you can't truly relate to people. Was that smooth or what? Was that smooth? Yeah. Ooh, I forgot to read what was in here now. Beep, 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 beep. It is lepidolite. Ba-ching. Awesome. Ooh, I'm excited about this bath soak. Mr. Mint is taking a bath right now, but I want to get in this bath, put the bath soak in there, and ascend. You know what I'm saying, my people? I love a good bathtub meditation. I don't know. I know it can be one of those things where if you are someone who's prone to fall asleep during meditation, don't do bathtub meditation. But I am not. I don't fall asleep during meditation, and I would love to just like sit in the bathtub and really have everything like ding ding ding. I got my incense going. I got a candle going. I got some nice like low flute sounds rustling through the trees. I had a great meditation tonight. We went to a wonderful meditation. Thank you, Salma. I had a really great meditation at the Awakening Heart group, and it was beautiful. It was a heart chakra and heart opening meditation, sending kindness and love to specific people and to parts of the world, and it was really nice. It was just really enjoyable. Um, a lot of self love and a lot of self nurturing visualization with that one. I really enjoyed it. I love meditating by the water. I love it. Not when it's cold. It's such a bummer, but I cannot stand the cold. It makes me freak out. Yeah, yeah, I will definitely do live guided meditations now that I can see that it's like easy to go live. Yeah, before for some reason it was so hard to go live on YouTube, but now that I can just go doop and be live. Yeah, we'll totally do some live guided meditations. It'll be really fun. Maybe you can squeeze some in outside before it's like frigid. It's pretty cold here, but before it's like super frigid. Yeah, I do have a second channel, and I always have thousands of ideas for videos to put there, but that I just never do it. I never remember to, and it's silly because I have so many ideas of fun things. I just want to keep that channel, you know, as creating memories and doing things that are just fun, like sewing challenges, like movie reviews, just like dumb stuff that like I like talking about and like experiencing and like family stuff and stuff like that. So Yeah, I would like to add that into my schedule, like making like a video there once a week because it's fun to just make lifestyle. Well, I mean, aside from spiritual lifestyle stuff, just like other things that I'm really into. I'm a super fashion. I love fashion. I love clothing. Ooh, hot tub meditation. Yes. Bring it to me. I love that. You'll it has just popped in. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It is very, very difficult. It is super duper difficult because you have to be so present with your emotional state when you're in meditation, and so you are kind of just constantly reminding yourself of how much you're hurting. So it's very, very hard. Very hard to do. And for me, I had to find meditation in different forms of work instead of the still meditation because I could not, it took me such a long time to feel, thank you, to feel semi normal after my mom passed. So the type of meditation that I would do would be um, something where I would use my mind. Like I would do um, crossword puzzles. So I would just focus on that one thing and to keep my focus on doing that one thing, even because you can zone out while you're doing it. But I would um, switch my pencil every time I found a new word, so it kept me present with what I was doing, and that kept my mind at least going in that one direction instead of every other direction. You know what I mean? Ah, thanks. Wait, what did that say? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Enjoy your cookie ice cream. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's getting so long, guys. I'm like, when do I decide to like I don't know, I want it to be to the floor. Like that's how I imagined it when I was a kid. So maybe we'll let it get there. Whoa, my leg is asleep. My leg is asleep right now. Oh, it's the worst. Okay, I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm gonna have to put this little man to sleep. He can go lay down and go to sleep. He's right now making me some Play-Doh foods. Yum yum. Delicious. So if you head to my Instagram account at Mint Fairy, there will be a link in my link tree for you got this permissions box if you'd like to get one. They are wonderful. They are so exciting. I love getting them every month. It's just so fun. I love a surprise. Like I love not knowing what's in the boxes. Like that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing. So I will be going live again on Friday on Instagram if you want to head over there and just like hang out for a little bit. I'm going to be doing some candle dressing, so it's going to be really fun talking about herbs and talking about different usages for herbs and dressing candles and stuff like that. It'll be really fun. And then, yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I will see you guys very soon. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, Yule. And I'll see you guys later. Boop.